Well, hi everyone. I hope you're doing great today. I'm having a great fun day. I'm Denyse with Artist at Heart. Welcome. Most of you guys probably know me, but some of you are new. So I'm super excited to have all my friends, old and new, are always welcome. I am going to do this a little different today. Usually I have a template for you guys, but this one is an abstract design. So it's really about color and it's, hi Danny, and it's about your design, right? So it's not actually of a creature or something. So it's really a line design and a color design. And I want you guys to use the supplies that you have and your favorite colors. So you don't need to have a specific list. Hi, Amelia. I'm so happy you guys are joining. Okay, this is a spontaneous, fun activity that I wanted to do with you guys. So I do start with the sloppy copy on this one. So if you guys have some computer paper, believe it or not, it looks so small on the screen, but this is 8.5 by 11 computer paper. And I already colored one in as an example for you to see. Now, if you want to do the whole thing, coloring, no painting, just color it with whatever you have. That's great. You need a pencil and paper. If you have a ruler, that's fantastic. And if you don't have a ruler, don't worry about it. If your paper's really big, you can use a yardstick, right? Okay, look at my yardstick. It's got paint all over it. Shocking, I know, right? I didn't even start the project yet, and I have paint all over me just from getting things ready. Or you can use a standard size ruler. So that's what I'm going to use while I'm doing the small one. Again, this is 8.5 by 11, so it's a computer paper. You can use your sketchbook paper, whatever you want, or you can actually, this is my craft roll. I have this. You guys can get this at most office supply stores, craft stores. Love this. So you can roll it out on the floor as long as, if you're painting, make sure you cover the carpet, or you can tape it to the wall. So if you guys have painter's tape, this is awesome. So I used my brown craft paper and I did 2 sections side by side and I taped it to the wall. I did that ahead of time and I'm going to show you guys how to tape it. It takes a few minutes, so be patient and give it a try if you want to. Now, again, you can even use tape on the smaller paper, but I'm going to draw the small one out. And just remember, you could do the same thing on a large paper or vice versa. When I tape the large one out, you could tape the small paper. I just want you guys to think outside the box and do it the way you want to. So think of the letter X, okay? X marks the spot. I'm going to do 2 diagonal lines to create an X. And it doesn't matter where you start, but I'm going to go, actually, maybe I will use my yardstick because my paper diagonally is a little bit longer. And if you don't have a yardstick, don't worry about it. It's just me working, like this is a little easier. So I'm going to do an X. And if you don't have a ruler, just freehand it. So there's a diagonal line. I'm using black marker so you can see it on the screen. And there's another diagonal line. Is it perfect? No, I kind of went off a little bit, but that's okay. So X marks the spot, right? Now I'm going to do a horizontal line right through the middle of it. Horizontal. Okay. And then I'm going to do a vertical line. Vertical. There's my sections, right? Pretty cool. Seems pretty easy, right? So those are divided into different sections. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some curved lines. And I'm going to start in the center. So watch this. Curve, kind of like a stretched out U. Curve. Oh, my spider just fell. Curve. It's not alive. I taped him to the wall. Curve, 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 curve. If it was alive, you would hear me screaming. Curve. I'm not a fan of spiders. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do that again out, like curve, 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 curve. And you're going to keep doing that around and around. Curve, 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 curve. Now, if I'm taping it, obviously I'm not curving it. That would be really hard. So I'll do it different when I use the tape. And then here, see how it's going to go right off the page. So off the page, curve, 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 off the page, right? So don't worry, it's going to start to go off the page. That looks really cool. It's an abstract design. Curve, curve, curve. And it doesn't matter at what point yours goes off the page, because it could depend on how wide of a space you're leaving in between your lines or how big your paper is. So don't worry about it. And then whenever you're ready, if you want, you can color it in. I love highlighters. I love the color of highlighters. So if you guys have highlighters, you can use paint, you can use markers. But that is my sloppy copy. So again, if you want to do a good one today, it's a super fun project just to color and kind of just do whatever you want to. I'm not going to color mine. That's why I put this one up here. But if this is how you want to do it, go ahead and start coloring. I don't want to rip my paper because this is going to be my big one. All right, so I'm taking this gently off. So again, that's my sample. And it can go in either direction. It can go vertical or horizontal. Okay, now let's say you do have tape. And if you have masking tape, you can do masking tape. I just don't want you guys to get it stuck to the paint on your wall. I don't want to peel off any paint. Love this painter's tape. I use it all the time. So exactly the same way we started with the drawing, we're going to do the same thing with the tape. So X marks the spot. Doesn't matter what corner you start in. Okay, you would, again, tape the edges. I already did that ahead of time just to save us a little bit of time. After you do that, I'm going to overlap the tape into the corner, and I'm going to do a diagonal line all the way down to the corner. Overlap it over that tape. Rub it down, okay? Because if I don't rub it down, the paint will go underneath the tape. Pick up my cute little spider so I don't get paint all over him. You can't see him because my shirt's black. Okay, we'll pick him up. Put him over here. We'll show him later. All right, now I need another diagonal line to make that X. So again, corner to corner. Doesn't matter which corner you start in. Rub it down. Okay, and again, the horizontal and vertical, you can do it either way. So I'm going to do horizontal right through the middle. And I'm just ripping it. You can cut it if you want to. I'm just ripping it because it's quicker. Now I'm going to do a vertical. Now, if you guys have window paint, this would be a really cool window paint project to do. So I remember seeing some pictures early on a couple months ago where people were doing these awesome doors. This would be a really fun door project, right? So now I'm going to split it off into that spider web section. And again, I'm not going to curve it with my tape because that would take me forever. But hey, if you guys want to, go for it. So again, I'm going to do these little sections here. Tape. Tape it. Tape. It's definitely not perfect. It's a little lopsided, but that's okay. You get the idea. You want to sit there and measure it out and make it balanced and symmetrical. That is awesome. You know how else this would be cool? Another supply that would be really awesome. If you guys have Elmer's glue, you could draw this out on paper with Elmer's glue. If you have black construction paper and Elmer's glue, and then let it dry, and then the glue will be thick like an outline, and you can color it in with crayon or oil pastel or something or paint it in. But I love dry glue. So you would draw it out with pencil, and then draw over it with the Elmer's glue and let it dry. Okay, so there's one section. I'm going to do another one. So you guys got to be patient while I do this, because I want you to learn this, and whether you're doing it right now or if you do it later, I just want you to know how to do it. And again, you can use glue, Scotch tape, masking tape, pencil. You don't even have to use tape. Tape's fun though. If you haven't done a tape resist painting, they're fun. So painter's tape comes off easy, much more so than masking tape. Masking tape can rip your paper. And even before you guys saw me pulling off the Scotch tape can rip your paper as well. Yeah, chalk on us. I'm reading the comments, you guys. Chalk works really well too. Thanks, Susan. I know that's Susan. I love your ideas. I love your suggestions. This is a project you guys can do so many different ways. How about if I do one more tape line? You can do as many as you can fit. Or you can stop early and like make a design on the outside part. Like this big section, you can do a different design. You can do a drawing. Put like a witch in one corner and a spider in another corner and a haunted house in another corner. All right, so let's say that's all I want to do. And look at how different this one is. And I did both of these, right? I did both of these. So obviously this one's closer together than that one. I think it looks kind of cool. And then this one is bigger sections. You guys can make it as elaborate and as small of sections as you want to. You know, and again, obviously if you make it smaller, it's going to take longer. But it's fun and it's really relaxing. When I was coloring this, it was really relaxing. You can even shade it with colored pencil. So, you know, it's a doodle. A doodle is kind of like an abstract, oh, this is fun, relaxing kind of a design. Don't have to try to make it too perfect. All right, so now I'm going to paint it in. I want you guys to use whatever colors that you want to. Use your favorite colors. Obviously, if you don't like orange, don't use orange. But I like orange. I'm going to use a lot of orange. I'm using acrylic paint. You can use whatever you have. And again, if yours is up on the wall like this, if you are using thin paint, let's say watercolor paint, it's going to drip. Okay, one, I put a tablecloth on the floor. So if I drip, it's on this tablecloth. It's just from the dollar store. It's a plastic tablecloth. So again, if you're using something thinner, such as watercolor paint, then definitely put something down. But I'm using acrylic paint, and my acrylic paint is nice and thick. I am using a flat paintbrush so it looks like a square. It's just a little bit easier to paint in. Okay. And depending on the paper you're using, it might get a little bit buckly. Hey, Benjamin. So buckly, I don't even know if that's a word, but it might get warped or like wavy. And if that happens, then you can press it once it's dry. So mine's not too bad, just slightly. You could see a slight ripple. Okay. So there's a nice fun orange. Now, while I have the orange on my brush, I'm just going to jump to a different space. So how about if I go to this space right here? So this is a really cool abstract shape design. You can do it any time of the year. It's really just a fun, colorful project if you're looking for something to do with a bunch of color. Now, if I wanted to make it a value painting, I could do the whole thing value with lights and darks by adding white to that one orange or black to the one orange. If I add white to the orange, I'm going to get a tint, T-I-N-T. If I add black to the orange, I'm going to get a shade, like sunglasses. That's how I would tell the kids to remember what a shade is. But I want mine today to be really bright. So I'm not going to make any white or black areas. I'm going to just do all mine bright colors. So again, while I have the orange on my brush, I'm going to fill in some different sections with the orange. You guys know this is going to be, so you're live. And if you're live, hi, welcome. And if you are not live, you can rewatch it, you know, again and again and again. Oh yeah. Someone's saying you can use a clear. This is Irina and the girls in Florida. Hi girls. A clear wax crayon for the web, and then you can paint over it. And hey Lola. So okay, Lola, I'll slow down. So what's going to take the longest if you guys are painting it, right? So I'll take a little mini break real quick and I'll go back. Oh, I hit my thing. Sorry, you guys. Let me see if I don't know how to get that off. Hold on. Give me a second. I accidentally hit my, oh dear. There. That was a mistake. So, hey, if you guys are new or watching it recorded, the StreamYard is the program that I use that allows me to bring you up on the camera. So if you see give StreamYard permission to put your name up, that's what StreamYard is. It's very safe, and it's a program that just lets me connect. It connects to LinkedIn, it connects to Facebook, it connects to YouTube, and it also, it just does a bunch of stuff. But the best part for me is that it allows you guys to come on camera. So if you're new, that's what StreamYard is. And if you grant StreamYard permission, it'll just have your name. If you don't, then it's just going to say Facebook user, which again is fine with me. Whatever you guys want. I figured out who those Facebook users are. So, but again, and look, you can find it in the private Facebook group, or I don't think it lets you actually do it once you're in here. But so while some of you are going to catch up, why don't I put another, I can put another row on my spider web. How about that? So if you came in late, all I was doing was taping these sections off, which takes some patience. But again, it's fun. It's a fun project to do. So this one is more detailed, right? Because it's got more lines and the lines are closer together. Have you ever really looked at a spider web up close? Okay, I know it's disgusting, but they're so beautiful and so intricate. It's amazing. But I you know, again, walking through one, walking down the street, and then I start running. I just walked through a spider web. And then you feel like the spider's in your hair somewhere. Oh, Irina got the link for today. Irina, you're so good. So the link, you guys, that Irina just posted is for later, to come up on the screen later when we're done. And you can share your artwork if you want to. Not mandatory, but it's fun. Oh, I just ripped my other row. So look, I just took a chunk out of the tape here. So I'm just going to overlap the tape, rub it down, do another row right here. There. Hopefully you guys got to catch up. And again, I want you guys to do as many as you want to. All right, let's keep going. So let's say I'm going to put a little bit more. This is a deeper orange. This one is more of a red orange. Because again, I'm going to try to have it orange dominant, but I do want to add other colors to it, which means I do want to make it a lot of orange colors. So this would be mixing some orange and some red together. I'm just randomly putting them in each section. Actually, I didn't even do that macaroni and cheese yellow orange in the other one. I could add some over there. Now, if you guys have not downloaded the app for the website, you have to be a monthly subscriber. So if you're a monthly subscriber, part of the program is the app, which the directions are in the group, but it only works if you're a monthly subscriber. And you can have all of the recorded videos on the app. So you don't even have to go to the website. You just go to the app and it has everything listed. We're like at 150 videos or something like that. I'm not even sure. But it's an easier way to get to all the videos. Now I'm overlapping right on my tape. Like I'm not sitting there trying to stop right at the edge. That's kind of grueling, right? That's a good word for Halloween, grueling. That would take too long. Now, again, if you want to, go ahead, but I am just overlapping my paint right on top of the tape, and then later I'm going to pull it off. Slowly and carefully. Slowly and carefully. Remember, Lola, when you did it and it ripped your paper. So once you're done with your painting, you can start pulling it off. You don't have to wait for it to dry. I believe it's a little bit harder when it's dry. But you go slow. You pull that tape off slow so it doesn't rip your paper. But I'm trying to get the color in each section. So I'm going to put a little bit of this red orange over here. Maybe a little bit in this section right here. So again, I don't have to get every section, but let's see, I did the first row, the second row. How about right here? So this could be a value painting where you just do the whole thing monochromatic. Monochromatic is one color, right? Mono means one. So one color plus black and white. So you could do the whole thing in a monochromatic color painting. Again, it could be orange plus white in one section plus black in another section. That would be monochromatic. We can do that another day. It's fun. It's, again, relaxing because it's abstract. All right, let's try another color. How about, let's do some green. Again, you don't like green? Don't use green. That's a fun green. This green that I'm using is called emerald green. So I used to do a lot of Wizard of Oz festivals and do painting at the Wizard of Oz festivals with people. So this was for the emerald Emerald City. And this is called Emerald Green. It's so pretty. But again, any green will work. I'm sure you don't have emerald green at your house, but that's why it's so bright. Let's do this little section right here. You can hear, okay, I was gonna put a sheet down instead of the tablecloth because I knew the tablecloth would make noise. So it's kind of crunchy. If you guys hear that, that's just me walking on the tablecloth. All right, so look, I just did that section and this one's orange. And if I did it again, it would start to look like a pattern. And I don't want it to look like a pattern. I want it to look random. So that's, I went to go right there and then I was like, no, that's gonna look like a pattern. So I'm gonna just skip it over here. You wanna make a pattern, go ahead, but I don't. So of course, every time you switch colors, you should wash off your brush. If, like, I'm not going to go from orange to green because then I would end up, if I did that, I would end up with brown paint. And I do not want brown paint in my spider web. You can do a tarantula in brown, but I don't want it. I want it to be bright and fun. So let's see. How about if I do right here? Or, let's do right here. Okay, you guys pick and choose. And if you want it to look like your pattern, that's fine. I just don't want mine to look like a pattern. So this is acrylic paint and it's one coat, which is awesome. So there's different bodies of acrylic paint. This is called a heavy body. So it's a little bit thicker. Again, it's not dripping. So I love heavy bodied. If you're using it in the tube, that's heavy bodied. If the little bottles are more of a medium bodied. So again, you might need 2 coats on that. Let's see what other section I should do. How about this section right here? Or this one. Let's do this one. It's kind of looking like a stained glass window. That's cool. A stained glass window spider web. Maybe we'll do a monochromatic stained glass window in December. I'm planning December. Now, if you're watching this, who knows? You could be watching this in the springtime, right? If it's recorded, you could be watching this anytime. Okay. Should I do one more green one in here? I'm going to leave it for now because I want to do some blue. And again, I'm just kind of bouncing around. It doesn't mean I have to be completely done with the green. It just means let me start filling in other colors. Oh my God, of course you could add glitter. I love glitter. I don't have any glitter right here. Again, unless it's flat, don't put glitter on like this. My favorite glitter, okay, I'm getting ready for another project to do, but I got this, Mod Podge, one of my all-time favorite projects. I'm going to do a project with my pumpkins and the Mod Podge, and I'll let you guys know. I might just record it and not do it live, but I'll let you know. They sell this with glitter in it, which is amazing because it looks so beautiful and the glitter doesn't get everywhere. What I don't like, I love how sparkly glitter is. I wear contacts, and if I get glitter in my eye, look out. Okay, it's really glitters little pieces of metal, and if you get it in your eye, it could really hurt your eye. So the Mod Podge with glitter in it, love, one of my favorite projects. This one does not have glitter in it because I'm going to do something with leaves outside. And again, I will let you know about that, but I just happen to have this. If you guys can find, or glitter glue works great too. That way, again, you don't have glitter all over the house, all over your face. All right, let's keep going. See, I keep getting sidetracked. How about I put some blue here? Put some blue here. Let's put some blue here. All right, there's blue, blue, blue. I could probably use a little bit more blue. Again, I don't want to make it look like a pattern, so I don't want to, you can, but I don't want to do blue, green, blue, green. I'll put, no, I don't want to do that. I'll put some blue over here. So you have to like kind of think about, you know, is it going to look like a pattern? Is it going to look really balanced? I'm trying not to get a balanced or a pattern look. So when we did balance and symmetry with the masks, we talked about it being the same on both sides. And that's what I'm trying not to do on this project. You know what I didn't do is yellow. You guys always know I paint from light to dark, and I forgot yellow. Because I was starting with orange because I love orange. Let's put some yellow in here. This kind of reminds me of the centerpiece right here. This reminds me of Trivial Pursuit. You guys know that game, Trivial Pursuit, with those little pieces? It's kind of what it looks like. Let's do here. Oh, rainbow. That's a great idea. A rainbow one would be really pretty. It's a good idea. Like, see, I just got that idea from Lola. So this is like the red, orange, the orange, and then the yellow. And if I had thought about doing a rainbow, I could have planned it out better. So sometimes it takes a little bit of planning, right? But I could do it again. I could do this one rainbow colors, or I could do this one monochromatic. This is, again, a project you could do 10 times. You could turn these into cards. It doesn't even have to be a spider web. So let's just say you do this whole thing. Oh, I was chatting with Susan, messaging last night, and Susan likes to make these inspirational cards. So you can make as many as you want to. Again, this is a great card to make for somebody. So once you pull the tape off, or fold the paper in half, you can turn it into happy autumn, or thank you, happy birthday. So this is just a design you can add. Remember, I was telling you guys, I don't know if I have any of those postcards, all those junk postcards that keep coming in the mail. You cut those up. You can cut out the letters. Happy birthday. Danny's birthday is coming up. You could cut the letters out and glue them on top of your painting after it's dry. So, but Susan said she makes inspirational cards all the time. This would be a beautiful card to make somebody. So again, you guys do as many as you want to. I want to get this one done. I want to have at least one done. So we could pull off some of the tape. I don't want to take the tape off until it's done. So because yellow is a little bit lighter, I might need 2 coats. I'm not going to do it today, like while we're on camera, but yellow is a little bit lighter, so you may have to put 2 coats on. Do it after it's dry. So you do 1 coat, let it dry, add a 2nd coat. It won't cover it if you keep adding wet on wet on wet on wet. How about we do this section right here? Have you ever seen construction paper crayons? Love their Crayola construction paper crayons. They color over any color construction paper. Love those. If you've never tried them, get a pack. You know, I'm not sure if most stores have them in the store. You can order them on Amazon. They also have gel markers that work great on colored paper. I could buy so many art supplies. I have so many here, but I could just keep buying them. All right, let's keep going. So I'm looking at my little center piece here, and I could use some of that yellow orange. And I could repeat the color. Let's do, while I have it on my brush. And again, you guys could see with the light reflecting on my paper how it's kind of got buckly, but that's okay. So that's what happens. The water in the paint is, you know, giving the ripple effect. So it's giving it a little texture look. It's all right. If your paper is small and when you wait for it to dry, you can press it in a book. But don't forget about it. And make sure that it's dry. Don't do it while the paint is wet, but it'll press it flat. It's looking good. It's coming along. Again, I'm trying to do more orange than other colors. Oh, you know what what color did I forget? So I was trying to do the primary and secondary colors. Well, I did red, orange instead of red. But what color am I missing? I heard you say purple. I forgot purple. Now, sometimes I don't use purple on the camera because it looks brown, but I'll try a little purple. Let's see if I can get a good purple on here. I don't want it to look brown. See, I look purple? And then when I use too dark of a color on the camera, it looks black. So that's why when you guys see me painting a lot, I use lighter, like the lighter blue. Because the darker blue sometimes looks black on the camera, not on my paper. So now, again, I don't have red on here. Ooh, I'm almost ready to pull off the tape. You know that's my favorite part. All right, so I don't want to put purple there, I don't want to put purple there, and I don't want to put purple there, right? So now I have these 3 spaces left. So let's try a little bit more of that reddish orange. I could do that right here. I can't do it there because it would be next to each other. I don't want to make them next to each other. I don't want to do yellow there. So I could do the macaroni and cheese orange there. Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oops. Oh, I just got, remember, were you watching the other day? I have these silly eyeballs. Look, I just got paint all over them. Wookie boogie, wookie boogie. All right. I know, silly. I just got paint all over them, so I'm going to have to wash that off later. That's why I try to clean, but then I get excited. I was like, oh, there's the eyeballs. And then I put them on the table, but I forgot one more color. I have this really pretty pink. I hope it shows up pink. Does it show up pink? Yay! It's kind of like a magenta pink. Now, if that doesn't say fun, I think that looks so fun. And really what makes it look fun are the colors. So if I chose to do black and white and gray and maybe silver, if you guys have silver, that would be really cool and pretty, but it would give it a totally different feel. Maybe it would feel kind of creepy. I don't know. But if you want it, it's the same artwork, right? You could just do it a variety of ways and get a different feeling. To me, this is just like fun. Where's my little black spider? My little black spider, he wants to crawl on that. He's like, let me play in there. Look at that. Look at that black spider on the green. Wow. Looks like it's glowing. Don't worry if you're not that far. You can finish later. You can rewatch it. You can rewind it. But let's pull off the tape and let's go slow. Okay. I lost my, Irina did the link for me. So I forgot one piece. No one told me. You guys didn't say you forgot a piece. All right, wait, one more piece of the pie here. Let's do some more magenta. Let me make sure before I pull the tape off. I think I got all the pieces parts. Okay. Now again, I know you're excited to pull your tape off if you're that far, but you could always add polka dots. You could do stripes. You could do designs. Again, give it a second coat if you want to, but do it while it's dry. Because again, if I just put another coat on, it wouldn't do any good. I have to be patient and let it dry. Okay, where should I start? This one's already coming up, so I'm just going to start here. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to go slow, and I'm going to pull it off. Now, what I forgot to do was grab a garbage bag because I don't want to get this wet paint all over the place. Okay. Look at that. So I'm not sure where it's going to disconnect, but this is all wet and gooey. Okay. So again, I forgot my garbage bag, but you should have a garbage bag or something to put this heap of goo on, right? And be careful, if you have a strand, you don't want it to mess up your painting. Pull it up. Now look, I went out of the line a little bit and there's a little bit of orange. So what? It doesn't matter. It looks cool. And again, if you want to, you could paint the lines in, silver or white later. I'm just going to leave mine because I think it's going to look cool. So again, go slow. Just pull your tape off slowly. I don't want you to rip your paper, but if it rips, you could just, when it's dry, you can always glue the back or put, a piece of tape on the back like a Band-Aid. I do it all the time. It doesn't mean you crumple it up and throw it away. It means you fix it. So look, my paper's ripping a little bit right there. I'm going to go slower. Slower. I don't want it to rip too much. So you can see it. Can you see the brown? The brown paper came off with it. It's okay. Actually, look at how pretty that tape is. I could save that tape and use it for a collage. Okay, that's my problem. I'm a hoarder. I save all these things and try to make stuff with it. But that's super pretty. But I'm still going to put it in my heap because I'm going to get paint everywhere. So again, you guys can use this tape for another project. You can make, a collage or another card on something else. Oh, that's so fun. Now, you could also, all right, you guys, you can make a sculpture. Look at, I'm making a 3-dimensional sculpture with my tape, right? It could be an abstract slide. How would you like to ride that slide? Oh my gosh. Fun. It's a water slide. Go slow. I'm rushing. Don't rush, Denyse. Slow it down. I'm rushing because I'm excited, but I don't want to ruin it. Oh, so look, right here, it got a little bit dry. And so the tape is pulling, can you see that? The tape is pulling off the paint. So I'm just going to use my fingernail and push the brown paper back down, and then see it's sticking up right there. I could just glue that. So I'm going to just press it down for right now, and I can rub a little bit of glue on it later. So don't get upset if that happens to you guys. Again, we want to try to get it off as it's still a little bit wet, because the drier it gets, I think the harder it is to pull off. Like it might start ripping your dry paint. Okay, I'm going to leave the border on because I don't want it to fall off the wall. So that will be the last thing you take off. Again, if you're doing it on a wall, don't pull it off, because then it would fall all over the place and ruin my painting and probably my floor. So that looks pretty fun. And you know, I use brown paper, but if you did it on white paper, it would be even brighter. Or maybe again, if you want to add to it, you can always add stuff in there. And if you want to paint, where's my little fuzzy spider? You can always paint a spider in too, but be patient, let it dry. And yes, Danny or anybody else, if you want to come on the camera, Irina put the link in. So click the link. You guys can, oh, wait, let me see if I can. Hold on, I don't know if I'm. Give me a second. I'm trying. I can't see you guys. Did anybody click the link? Sorry about that. I'm fiddling with my remote. There's Lola. Okay. Hey, Lola. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not done yet, and I'm going to outline the things. So I didn't want to do like yours, so I'm going to outline the things for here.
Oh, that looks great. I do love the rainbow colors. What are you going to do with the extra spaces? What colors are you going to put in there?
I don't know. Maybe I want to repeat.
You can repeat. You could do magenta if you have do you have a magenta? Or
I don't think so.
You can repeat, or you can do a magenta, or you could make a color, like make a macaroni and cheese, yellow, orange, or something. Oops, just knock more stuff over.
When you said that, I thought you were meaning like the movie Mega. There's a movie that's called Mega. Megamind.
Oh. So yeah.
I wanted to show you something. I'm not done yet. I'm not doing acrylic, but I'm drawing this. So.
Oh, come close. What is that?
It's like
Albuquerque, New Mexico?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This has like lots of pages and to color famous countries and all.
How fun. So you love to color all the time?
Yes.
How's that puppy?
He's good right now. He's chewing on the gate that we gave him.
Has he ruined your Barbie dolls and your shoes?
No.
Oh,
but
good.
I will do it someday.
Good. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you could join us today. So we're going to post pictures later when you guys are done. Okay. So take your time and keep creating.
Okay. I also gave my dog a cat and he chewed it like if he was like a real cat.
That's funny. What's your dog's name again?
Tito.
Quito. That's so cute. All right. Thanks, Lola.
Bye.
Hey, Danny.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you? What'd you make today?
What?
Did you make anything?
Yes.
Let's see what you made. Oh, Danny, that looks great. came out really nice.
How have you been?
I have been great. We've been missing you. I'm so happy you got this as a birthday present. That is, your dad is so nice. That was from your parents?
Yeah.
Well, happy early birthday. I know you have a little less than a month, but you're going to be 16, right?
Yes.
That's awesome, Danny.
Nice seeing you.
You too. Hopefully I get to see you tomorrow.
You too. See you tomorrow, Denyse.
Bye, Danny. Hi, Benjamin.
Hi.
How are you? What'd you make today?
This I don't understand because I don't understand because there's a gecko.
An echo? You have to lower your volume on Facebook, not on your computer. On Facebook, there should be a volume, and you have to lower that, and then you won't hear that echo. Did that help? Because you're about 10 seconds behind. Even though we're live, there's a slight delay. So you're about 10 seconds behind. So when you come on camera, you're watching 10 seconds ago. And if your volume's up really loud, it kind of throws you off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So just when you're on, lower the volume on Facebook. And your painting looks amazing. Are you going to put a spider on it? Are you going to add a spider? Yes. Your colors look fantastic. Here's my spider. You like my pet spider?
You want to put spider on it? Yes or no?
Thanks, Benjamin. Bye.
Okay. Say bye.
Bye, Mom. I mean,
Denyse.
Mommy, come.
Okay.
Mommy.
Oh, mommy. All right.
Mommy.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Jaden and Kylie. Was that funny? Did you guys see that?
That was cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the picture on the wall. That's so cute.
We painted some pumpkins.
We used your link.
This
for
is
all
what
Oh,
the
I
ideas.
love that.
And then I did a teeny tiny one.
Oh my gosh, Kylie and Jaden. That's so cute.
So those were mine, but this is my picture.
And you use colored pencil?
The light is.
I did like a, the light's weird.
You stop moving and I'll move this.
I
That
did
looks really
a
nice.
pattern. So it's like there's like it's red, pink, orange, and then I did two different colors, and then I did the pattern again, and then I kept doing that.
That looks great. I love it. And I love your, what kind of paint did you guys use on your pumpkins?
On the pumpkin, just the craft paint from, it was acrylic craft
Yeah,
paint. from
good.
the
Okay.
toner.
That's awesome.
They'll be on the porch so they won't get wet.
Oh,
This is
I love that.
And,
That's a big pumpkin.
and her little one.
little guy.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Let me ask you, how many coats of paint did it take?
A lot.
A lot. I was going to say, it looks like it took several coats,
Yeah.
but they look really cool. They almost look like they would glow in the dark.
Yeah.
This is my picture.
Very nice.
Very cute.
Wasn't that fun to do? Like just kind of mindless coloring, relaxing.
Very.
You can see how you could do it over and over different ways.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you guys for joining me.
Yeah, thank you.
Kylie and Jaden, thanks so much.
Thanks for
And
the heads
Mom,
up of today's class.
yeah, today was spontaneous.
That was cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Emma and Bella.
Hi.
Oh, you guys did black.
So this one's mine, and there's already a spider in it.
Ah.
It's a ring.
Oh, nice, fancy ring.
Halloween cupcakes. And this is mine.
Oh, I love that you're still doing it because I was going to ask you guys. So you actually pulled the tape off and now you're painting the white space in black.
And this is
Okay, I couldn't. Oh, you're using a marker?
Yes.
And I
Very
use
large.
I have, you know what? I have that same marker. I bought it accidentally. They're kind of hard to use, aren't they?
Yep.
It's hard to because it's so wide. What I was going to say is make sure that your paint is dry, because if you mix that paint on your Sharpie, it's going to ruin the Sharpie.
Oh yeah.
So make sure it's dry. But that, I love the black. It looks really cool.
And like more recently, I have gotten into writing poems, and this is my book, and I have 4 poems so far.
Can you read us one?
Yes, and if you want, you can actually pick the one. I have one called Paradise, one called A Leaf in Autumn, one called Fireflies, and one called Halloween Night.
Halloween night.
Okay. Pumpkins big, orange, and round. Shriek with a steady, piercing sound. Eyes big and mouths with fangs. A ghost in the air above the pumpkins hangs. Candy to the floor falls with clangs. As a witch opens the door with not teeth but fangs. And with the first morning light, say goodbye to Halloween night.
Love it. I couldn't find my witch. I was going to grab my witch, but I don't know where she's at right now. That's
But I put like so many things with fangs in there.
It's Halloween.
That's right. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
And I drew Darkwing Duck.
Love them. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. You guys are going to have to start your own sister business together, like an art and poetry business together. With your mom. I'm not going to exclude your mom. You have to have your mom too. It could be a whole family, family activity. Are you guys going to do Hocus Pocus tomorrow?
Yes. And we're planning on watching it today because we haven't seen it.
Do me a favor. See if you can write a Hocus Pocus poem for tomorrow and read it tomorrow night. Will you do that?
Yes.
Assignment.
Yay!
Yay, having assignments.
Thanks, Scott, gals.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Look at those hands. Your hands look like mine.
Yeah, my hands are my first art project out of 2.
It's fun to get messy, isn't it? Some people don't like to get paint on them, but I don't mind. Oh, I love that you did blues. You know what? It reminds me of a snowflake. Do you see that? Could it be a snowflake?
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's actually 4 canvases and there's glitter.
Oh, now I see it. Yes, I love that. So it could be a spider web in October, and November and December, it could be a snowflake.
Yep.
It could be, multi-purpose. Or you can let people decide what they see. What do you see in it, right? Or maybe you can make a detachable spider. So you put the spider on in October and you take it off in November.
Good idea.
I don't know.
In art class, we're working on these, which are very cool.
Oh, I forgot the name. Tandigrams or something like that, right? Zentangles. Zentangles. I forgot that fast. Oh my goodness. I love Zentangles. I love how relaxing those are as well. So you kind of froze there, Amelia.
Message you. You're
You're
still
gonna message
frozen.
me? Yeah, I know. Oh, there you are. So you're gonna message me? I didn't catch the whole thing. Oh, lost her. Hold on, let me see if I can bring her back up. Oh well. It was my magic trick. Did you like that? Let's make Amelia disappear. Poof. No, just kidding. It's a streaming issue. Hey, you're back. You said you were gonna message me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, and you guys send me pictures, check in at Artist at Heart Paint Party. You guys can, post anything on the Artist at Heart main Facebook page, then everyone can see it. And I love that you post in the group too, but only then our members can see it. But when you guys post on Artist at Heart Paint Party, everyone can see it. So thanks, Amelia. I'll see you tomorrow. You gonna do Hocus Pocus? Tomorrow at 7:00. All right, you guys. So there you have it. There was our spontaneous spiderweb snowflake cool artwork for today. So I will see you again soon. I hope you had fun. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for joining me recorded. Add a little sparkle and pizzazz in your life. Create, enjoy, relax, stay safe. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.